Welcome back, everyone. Brian Jandro, principal of Gorham High School here, and I'm so excited that we have found a way to open the 2021 school year with our students back in the building. There are many things that are going to be different about this school year. In fact, as I'm standing here in our MPAC, I'm reminded that on normal years, I would get to meet with each class. Unfortunately, this year we can't do that. And there's going to be many other things that are different about this year. We're going to take some time this morning to go over what those things are. But first, let's focus on what unites us. We are Gorham Rams, and these core values are the things that bring us together. They are the same core values that have been alive in Gorham since you entered kindergarten, and they still exist. You know, last March, when we had to leave school because of COVID-19, I was so excited that many of our students came together using the core values that are so dear to us to create opportunities to give back to our community. In fact, you probably saw the separated but not divided video and see many of those t-shirts around today. I want to take a moment to watch this video because I think it's a true testament of who we are as Gorham Rams.
Our nation is adjusting to a new reality.
We are inspired to find ways to help those most severely impacted by COVID-19.
If you're feeling like you're not quite sure what to do during this difficult time,
here's what you can do.
We've partnered with 320 Inc.'s Tip Jar Initiative to spread messages of positivity through this limited edition t-shirt.
Your simple $20 donation will help benefit the Gorham Food Pantry
and the Gorham Backpack Program.
The little things we do as a community will have the biggest impact.
Remember,
We may be separated,
but not divided.
One of the things that's different this year is our bell schedule. By now you've seen it. It's a 4x4 schedule, and what that means is that you will have 4 periods of classes in the fall and the other 4 periods of classes in the spring. Students in the A group will attend school on Mondays and Wednesdays, and students in the B group will attend school on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And this will be true for every single week until there's a Monday holiday. When it comes to attendance, teachers will be taking attendance every single period. This includes the days that you are in school, as well as the days that you are home. This means that we are expecting all students to follow their schedule on the days that they are home. And that leads me to want to explain what will happen here at Gorham High School in terms of synchronous learning. Let's say, for example, that my first period class is science class. And on Monday, I'm in school doing a lab in my science class. On Tuesday, the day that I'm home, my teacher might expect me to get together with a couple of classmates to write a lab report that I need to turn in by the end of period 1. Second period, I have math class. And on Monday, my teacher is going over a lesson. And on Tuesday, when I'm home, my teacher has asked me to log in to a Zoom lesson because she is going to be presenting new information. Every teacher is going to be doing synchronous learning in a way that works for them, and they will be telling you how this will work in their classes. The last thing I want to go over is lunches. Initially, we thought we were going to have 5 separate lunches, but I'm glad to report that we have found a way to reduce that. So now there will be 3 lunches, just as we have had every single year. The first floor will eat first lunch, study halls will eat second lunch, and the second floor will eat third lunch. Your teachers will give you some more information about this, but essentially the way it's going to work is that students will be eating in their third period classes. Anybody who needs to buy a lunch will be able to go down to the cafeteria to pick up that lunch. It's not going to be the a la carte system that we've had for many years. It's simply going to be an option for students to pick up, almost like a bag lunch, except there will be some hot lunch items for you to choose from. And now I'm going to turn it over to Assistant Principal Ryan Watts for an update on our guidance program. Mr. Watts?
Thanks, Mr. Jandro. I'm here today to talk to you about changes in the guidance department.
As you know, our school counselors specialize in different areas. School counselors are going to be grouped with different portions of the alphabet, 9 through 12. What this means to you is, individually, you're going to have one school counselor for 4 years. That is an amazing opportunity to form a valuable relationship with someone who's going to help you transition to college or career and beyond. With all that said, I'm going to kick it over to Mr. Spear. Thank you.
Hey everyone, it is great to see you. My name is Tim Spear. I'm the athletic director here at Gorham High School. This is my 10th year here at Gorham High School. And again, I couldn't be more excited to be here and be getting back to school with all of you folks. Our coaches and myself have been working extremely hard to provide a fall sports opportunity for us. There's still lots of questions in the athletic world right now, but we are working very hard to make sure we can provide that opportunity for you folks. We understand how important it is, and we know how much you guys are ready to play. Over the next week or so, you're going to be getting information from your coaches. We're going to be sharing information, having parent meetings, and so it'll be very important that you check your emails and stay in touch and make sure you're looking out for any of that new information that's coming out. One of the most important things that you can do is make sure you're registered. You can find that information on our Gorham Athletic webpage, and that's something that you need to do with a parent. And once you're registered, we know you're in our database and you're going to get the information that we're sending out. So very, very important. Please make sure you're registered. Also, this fall is going to look different than any other fall that we've ever had. So it's going to be extremely important that we follow the protocols in place that will allow us to have a safe sports season. And we're going to go over that with coaches. We're going to practice how to do things right. And I think we have an opportunity to have an awesome fall season. So again, I really am excited to see you guys on Tuesday and Wednesday. Look forward to it, and you'll be hearing more from me soon. So listen, I'm going to throw it back to Mr. Jondro for the next piece.
Thank you, Mr. Spear. It's great to have an update on athletics. I know many of our students are eagerly waiting for a decision to know when they can get out on the field or back on the court. I hope that that comes soon, and I hope that our students are able to play. I now need to go over a number of procedures related specifically to COVID-19. The first is the health screening that we need everybody to do every single morning. We will have a lot more information coming out about this in the next few days, but basically we need everybody to ask themselves some specific questions every morning to make sure that you're not sick. And of course, if you have any of these symptoms or if you are sick, we need you to stay home. That's really important so that we can keep everybody safe. The other thing that I want to mention is about masks. These masks are essential. We need every single person to wear them all day long. There are two opportunities for mask breaks. One is during mealtime when you're having lunch, and the other is if your teacher is able to bring you outside. Other than that, from the time you arrive in the morning to the time you leave, we need you to be wearing your mask to be in school. And now I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Schiffelli for some more important updates.
Thank you, Mr. Jondro. Up next, I have a few new procedures that I want to share with you. First off is we have a new hall pass system that you're going to need to use in order to navigate the building. You're going to be using your cell phone and a QR code system that we've created for you. Additionally, it's important to remember whenever you're out in the hallways to stay to the right. We want to practice social distancing and give everybody space. You're also going to notice that we have bathroom capacity that is listed on the doors. So every bathroom indicates how many people can be there at once. If you see that the capacity of that bathroom is filled, I ask that you please wait outside the door for somebody to leave. Furthermore, lockers are not available to you this year. Hopefully next year we can make them available again. And then lastly, what I want to share with you is that the drop-off and pickup procedures that we've had in the past are pretty much the same as they were before. Buses will drop off on the access road side of the building where most of student parking is. Additionally, the drop-off and pickup for students who are being dropped off by their parents will be on the Morrill side of the building. I think that's it that I have for you right now. Up next is Mr. Watts.
Thanks, Ms. Schiffelli. I've got a few more things to talk to you guys about. The first thing is the activity bus. This year, we're still going to have an activity bus. It's going to run Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, not Friday. You will be able to catch that just like you always have. Sign-ups will be a little bit different maybe because of this COVID and bus numbers, but we'll keep you posted. Next, WRVC and Paths. You all who attend those programs, that's still going to happen this year. You're going to go on the day that you are here in school. If you're an A student, you're going on an A day, B day, B day. However, WRVC and Paths won't start until September 14th. I've sent a ton of details about that, so check your emails. Parking. I'm pretty excited about this. What we've done with senior parking during these A-B splits is have seniors pair up and share parking spots. What that's done is create a lot of extra parking for first come, first served basis. So I've sent some emails out. You're going to see some maps. First come, first served parking is going to be consistent where it's always been, but also the back 2 rows behind the faculty parking should be available for first come, first serve. We'll help you see that on the first couple of days of school, but there should be parking here, at least until the hybrid schedule and COVID is over. Seniors, you've got your stickers, you're ready to go. Visitors. Visitors aren't going to be immediately allowed in the building, only by appointment. So traditionally we'd have people come into the school and they just say, hey, I'm here. That won't happen the same way this year because of COVID and the other things going on. You'll have to register first. So you'll make an appointment, you'll check in with somebody, and then we'll allow you into the building. That's all from me. For the final thoughts, I'm going to kick it over to Mr. Jandro.
You know, as a student of history, I've thought many times over the past months that every generation has faced enormous challenges. This just might be our generation's biggest challenge. I want to take a moment to watch a video that highlights the way we as a humanity have overcome some of life's challenges.
Climate change,
deadly earthquake,
a suicide bomber,
terrorism,
nuclear device in the heart of the nation's capital.
It's no wonder that we're pessimistic. It's no wonder that people think that the world is getting worse. But perhaps that's not the case.
Perhaps we forget that we've only just begun.
Doing what's never been done before is intellectually seductive, whether or not we deem it practical.
What we're seeing is unfathomably new possibilities all of a sudden becoming available to us.
The future doesn't belong to the faint-hearted. It belongs to the brave.
You have to trust in something. Your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever.
We truly are living in an extraordinary time. And many people forget this.
So now technically your device is on. Can you tell? Can you hear me?
The yearning to do what we do in the service of something larger than ourselves.
Where did we come from? Are we alone in the universe? What is the future of the human race?
When you conduct those exercises, innovation follows just as day follows night.
We can do this. I know we can because we've done it before.
Stay hungry, stay foolish.
That video reminds me of one of my favorite quotes of all time by President John F. Kennedy. Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. It reminds me that we all need to do our part to follow the guidelines so that we can stay safe and stay in school. I hope you have a great school year. I can't tell you how excited I am to have all of our students be able to return to school. Thank you, everyone.
Ever